guess what it is? It's hump day. It's a 38-degree hump day. It's a little chilly, but like I said, it's no ice, no snow, it's not raining, so hey, I can deal with it. I haven't been checking the weather, but no, I can deal with this. I'm a little bundled up. The funny thing is, I have on so many layers, and I have this heat up so high that I have to keep adjusting it. But anyway, folks, I'm going to attempt something today. And what I'm going to attempt to do is stay calm and not raise my voice. So you want to see a first today? I'm going to attempt to do it. You know me. I get started, and by the time I'm done, I'm screaming and spitting all over the place. So I'm going to attempt to be different today, because the things I talk about are serious. I know I talk about sports and such, but folks, these things are a microcosm of what's really going on all around us. Now, I've had to sit and listen to just a barrage of lies and narratives. It's a folks, it's absolutely amazing to watch. It's amazing to watch, and it's sad because this is America. Why would you, purposefully mislead folks? So I've had to hear about LeBron James sacrificing for the team, sacrificing his so-called record. And folks, all you have to do is look right up under the surface of what they be talking about, and it's just a big lie. Now, folks, you would assume that when the media comes out talking about this record that LeBron has of double-digit games, folks, and it wouldn't be a bad assumption. The only place it would be a bad assumption is here in this country. Folks, they would have you believe that LeBron James just lost this record. But you know what, folks? He lost this record a long time ago. Do you know what they had to do to keep this bullshit narrative? Lie on top of lie. They had to not include the playoffs. Can you believe this shit? This is why I come so hard. Folks, I said I wasn't going to get loud. Let me calm down. Folks, you would assume that they're talking about every single game that LeBron has played. But you would be an ass. You know why? Because they haven't even included all of the games he's played. Can you believe that, folks? Did you hear what I just told you? They said LeBron had a record of games played where he didn't score under 10 points, and it just ended. Folks, they didn't include the playoffs. The most important games of the entire season, they didn't include that. Why didn't they include that? Because they want to mislead and lie to folks. That's the problem that I have. That's my main problem. And the next problem that I have is I'll have a grown man come up into my face with what does he have to support his bullshit? A bunch of lies. Let me repeat what these guys have done. LeBron James, this so-called streak he had, if you include every game he's played, which why wouldn't you include every game he's played? 845 games or so before that streak was ended. That streak ended a long time ago. And guess where it ended? In the playoffs. Let me say it again for all you LeBron weirdos. That streak ended way back at 800 and some games when you include all the games he's played. This is crazy. Deliberately mislead you. You know why? Because they want you to be stupid. Folks, it's tantamount to you having a child and telling that child 2 plus 2 ain't 4. It's 3. What would we say to that parent that would tell their child that? We say that's an absolutely devil of a parent. But here we have the media in this country, sports media, ESPN, the majority of they will lie to you right to your face. Folks, this is devilment. Now hey man, it's just sports. Man, they do it all over the place. How can you do that? Michael Jordan still leads that by 180 some games. You folks, this is madness. But that's what they'll do. Oh, LeBron sacrificed. They're going to lie right there. Shot 17 times that game. Yeah, he's sacrificing for the betterment of the team. He always makes the right play. Funny how the dude that always makes the right play got swept out of the doggone finals. This stuff is absolutely insane and devilish. That's why I come against these people so hard, because they are so willing to drink the Kool-Aid. Boy, y'all wouldn't need to be over there with Jim Jones when he had those people over there in Ghana or wherever he took those people and made them drink that Kool-Aid. Had a bunch of hundreds and hundreds of people over there and poisoned them and killed them all from drinking that damn Kool-Aid. I can't believe it, folks. And it's sad. It's sad how your own country, your own media wants you to be stupid. They want you to be stupid. Folks, do you hear what I said? The media wants you to be a fool. You know why they want you to be a fool? So they can say all kind of stuff and get a rise out of you. See, when you don't know the truth, you can say any old dumb thing and you can get a rise out of folks. You can make them blow this way or blow that way. They want you to be stupid, and that's sad. That's really sad for you to deliberately mislead folks. Why? Because of some baby mama product. Oops, there you go again, Ed, with that baby mama stuff. I ain't gonna stop. But it's sad, man. It's sad. I'm gonna bring up Hitler again. He had a little scrawny, pigeon-toed, broke-foot white dude. His main job was to lie and to sell false narratives. That was his main purpose, and he did a very good job of it. He did a very good job of it. Ed, why are you comparing? Folks, a lie is a lie. You're not lying to yourself. You're lying to people who stupidly trust you in what you say. It's sad. So you look at that damn number that I got that's on that picture I put up. 1,045 games. We ain't throwing out the playoffs. That's games, folks. That's games. And they're more important than the regular season game. So why are you throwing that out? Because you want people to be stupid. You don't want them to be smart and intelligent. That's not what you want. And that's sad. That's sad, folks. That's really all I got on here to talk about. I saw when Jordan's streak ended. I saw the game. They were getting blowed out. So the coach, Doug Collins, took him out so he could rest and get ready for the next game because they wasn't going to win that game. So he took Jordan out. The streak ended. And do you know what Jordan did? I think it was the next game he played, it was 40 or 50 points. I think he went on a 40-point barrage of the next couple of games. Why? Because he was going to let Doug Collins know, man, I can still play this game. But Doug Collins did the right thing. He took Jordan out. Game was over. And did Jordan fight? No, I want to stay in. I want to stay in so I can get my double-digit points. No, he went right over there and sat down. What would LeBron do? Man, I ain't going out. I got two more points to get. Folks, I can't believe how gullible. And when you gullible, I'm going to call you feminine. I'm going to call you feminine. When you so gullible and will drink this Kool-Aid, you can't trust the media. You can't trust them. They're professional liars. Like I said, Donald Trump called it fake news. That's one thing Donald Trump will do. He will call out some bullshit. Because he knows. He's a part of all that stuff that you guys believe in and vote on. And he knows what's up. He know how that stuff goes. He knows how that stuff goes. Folks, I'm going to be right back. Hold on. Make me cry. Hold on, folks. Oh, shoot. I'm making a delivery. About to break my neck, but I'll be right back. Wesley. Okay. That's one down, folks. Sorry about that. But folks, I just had to get on here and tell you about that. Because that bothers me, man. We'll drive behind us. We got Lord, we got some weirdos on here. But that's what I come on here to do. That's what I come on here to do. To bring out all the gay guys. Hey, I want to expose these dudes. That's what I want to do. I want to expose these guys. Wake Forest. That's one of my main purposes, is to get on here and expose these feminine men. Because I'm here to tell you one thing I know. One thing I am absolutely certain of is LeBron James fans, they don't, what's up, man? What's up? Skits TSB. What's up, man? But I that's one thing that I know 100% about LeBron fans. They don't like facts. They don't like facts. And whenever the media will come along and lie to you, they love that. And I'm going to tell you, folks, I hate to keep going here, but do you know who loves for you to lie to them? Do you know the gender on this planet that wants you to lie to them? That's female, man. That's a female trait. That's a female trait. And then, they won't be truthful. No, you want to hear a lie. So that's what you get. That's LeBron fans. They want you to lie to them. And what I just told you, see, that should make anybody pause. When I tell you what I just told you, they told you he had a streak going, but they left something out. His streak bent over because he lost his streak in the playoffs. That's why they ain't gonna tell you that, because they got a narrative going. And a narrative, as far as I'm concerned, in the United States, that means lie. That's what they means. And this is just one sign of it, folks, to how they did that. They turned that whole thing around into, oh, LeBron makes the right play again. This same dude that makes the right play, he didn't make the right play way back in the playoffs. And they said his streak was still going. How does your streak continue to go and you in the playoffs? This stuff is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. That's why I'm going to bury anyone who comes out for LeBron James. I'm going to bury your silly ass. You are silly. You are silly. You are silly as hell. Lie. Just a straight lie. Folks, just lie to your face. I just don't get it. But then again, I do get it. Because if you feminine, you don't like facts. You don't like people to bring up reality. You don't like that. And that's one thing LeBron fans have a problem with. Reality. And when you got a problem with reality, I'm gonna call you gay. That's what I'm gonna call you. You think I'm gonna change what I said? I'm not gonna change it. Do you sit around lying and misleading your children? Is that what you do as a parent? Baby mamas excluded because they lie. They lie for life. Baby mamas lie for life. They'll go to the grave with that lie they be telling. Deadbeat moms is what they are. Talking about some deadbeat dad. No, you a deadbeat. Your vagina. The only thing that's live on a baby mama is her vagina. Her brain is dead. Her soul is dead. Dang, Ed, you being mean. No, I'm being truthful. I know a demon when I see one. And that's all they are. A bunch of succubuses. But folks, that's what I just had to get on here and say that. To LeBron fans, it don't matter. Those are facts. Those are facts. I just showed you how they lie. Lie is not, oh man, it's a lie. And anybody in Sports Network, they probably don't, half of them don't even know it. They just, whatever Sports Center tell them to say, they'll say it. But it's a lie. LeBron James. Let's not count the playoff games. Huh? Huh? And that's what they did. Gonna talk about it just ended the other night. And LeBron rolling right with it. How you think about the streak ending? Oh, I don't care. You dumb son of a lying bitch. That shit been over. And the funny thing is, it was over. Guess what? Not in the regular season game. From you making a game-winning assist, it was over years ago in the playoffs. Jordan never scored under 15 in the playoffs. Never. This is so sad. This is so sad. So LeBron fans, I'm sorry. But you might as well call me Queen Elizabeth and get the guillotine out. That's what you might as well do, because I'm going to chop your dumb ass head off for believing in this fool. Do I need people to come out and remind me or tell me this stuff? No, because I've watched it. I don't need this, but it's just amazing how they will sit right there and lie right to you. And when you lie to people, guess what that means? That means you want that person to be dumb and uninformed and just listen to what you talk about. So you can say any old lie you want to. It's sad, man, because this country is supposed to not be like that, but it's always been like that. As a black man, do you know the propaganda and the narrative that I have listened to all of my life? And he just started. It was here when I got here. Just like when Adam and Eve got up in the garden, somebody was already waiting on them and licking their chops. That's the same thing, man. They waiting on stupid people to mislead, and it's unfortunate, man. It's really unfortunate because that's not a friend that doesn't want you to have, I mean, simple knowledge. They want to tell you lies, and that's one of the biggest lies. God, folks, it's just amazing to me. That's all I can say. Why do you get so loud all the time? That's why. Because people are deliberately lying. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. Anybody that deliberately lies to you is not a friend to you. That's just like a baby mama. They'll lie to you, talk, oh, these my kids. I love these kids. I love them. You don't love our mother. You don't love shit but your damn self. And guess who else don't love nobody but his damn self? It's that bitch ass LeBron. It wasn't about his son. It was about what he wanted. I heard his son say, man, I ain't in all this stuff. I just want to be, no. But your dad forced that issue. Your dad forced that issue. Why? Because he's a bitch. I'm sorry. Some of us, our dads are bitches. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking John Morant's dad is a pure bitch. Either his dad is a bitch or he totally went rogue for what his dad would tell me. But I've seen his dad. I've seen his dad. John Morant, just imagine if he had a dad that was worth a shit. He is a talent. John Morant got skills. You should be hearing, since he's been in the league, he should have been way ahead of where he is, but he's a bitch. Yeah, all kind of colors in your hair, man. You a bitch. Walking around, man. You a bitch. It's a shame. It's a shame, and that's why I know that when they had this All-Star game, I don't know, since they got 3 teams. See, they always leave themselves out. 3 teams. You don't need 3 teams. You don't need 3 teams. You need 2 teams, Americans and non-Americans. But you don't want to do that. You want to give the Americans a chance. And if you get the Europeans against the Americans, they have no chance. Yeah, what you talking about there? They have no chance. I'm gonna tell you what they need to do with LeBron. Every time he call himself trying to go to the lane, foul him. Play him like Shaq. One thing Shaq didn't do, even though there was hacker shacking the hell out of his ass, he didn't break down up here. Do that, LeBron, and see what happens. Do that to LeBron and watch how he breaks down. Watch how he breaks down. Why? Because he's a punk. I know it, and his fans know it. But they don't think nobody else know it. I know it for a fact. I know this for a fact. Because him and that Clutch Sports, my boy got mad because Phil Jackson called them a posse. They're a posse of bitches. I saw some on Dreamers Pro Show talking about who can LeBron help. New York don't want no LeBron. New York fans, they don't want that punk. Why? Because New York fans know he's a bitch. That's why. You think Oklahoma want him on the team? Hell no.